Everybody. It's my 10th of July weather update for Asia and the Western Pacific here. Also going to try to incorporate a few other things into the update today, try to make it a little more informative. So first though, we're going to get on to is the satellite picture. See over northern Japan, there's a low dissipating up here. This is just kind of spinning up, and eventually that low is going to cut off and move up into the Sea of Oshtok up in north here. Also, we're watching is Invest 93 whiskey. It's still living on down here. We're still going to be watching this closely. So some model runs coming out of it. Nothing's really developing, but I think what's really killing this thing off though is the high pressure right here, the Western Pacific high. That's getting a lot of dry air advection mixed into it, so it's overall just it's suppressing any convective activity and drying out all the cumulonimbus clouds within it. But though there is a lot of energy associated with the waters here. If we can move on to the sea surface temperature slide here. Showing over in the Western Pacific, lots of warm waters out here. Actually, in the South China Sea, waters are way above average down there, about 90 to 95 degrees, as opposed to out in the East Pac here. You can see the temperature is just a lot lower. So just something to watch, though. If there is a storm that does develop out of this system, or even in the systems in the future, they might blow up rather quickly just due to the amount of heat energy associated in the waters out this way. So we're going to move back to up north, though, to the weather chart put out by KMA. Okay, now showing this low up to the north here, KMA actually doesn't have this dissipating, and they have stationary fronts coming out of this. You may see this happen from time to time, even with charts back in the States, though. This is more so a model error. Models tend to draw these charts from time to time. It's just something that I really don't like. It takes away from the personal touch to weather charts. So this is definitely wrong. We all can agree with that, though I already stated this is a mature to a dissipating low. Even if we move up to the 500 millibar chart, you can see over northern Honshu to Hokkaido, there's a closed off low on the upper levels here. Now this was telling me that this low is dissipating, and it definitely has an occlusion associated with it. So I drew up a chart, and this is what it actually should look like. Okay. It's basically a low occlusion coming off of it with a warm and a cold front attached to it, and also the stationary front extends out into China. So that's really how it should look. If you ever see a low pressure with stationary fronts coming off of it like that, and especially if they're north-south oriented, it's definitely showing some cold air to warm air advection. Then it's probably a computer model drew it up, and it's likely wrong. Okay. So that's all for that, though. Moving on to our next section, though. I have a new section coming up here. It's going to be called So this is the video of the day. It's a new section I'm going to try to incorporate in most of these video logs. So today, grab this video from YouTube here. It's from the National Geographic Society. Oh, this is basically what they believe is a stockpile of the best hurricane footage out there. Some pretty intense stuff, and whoever was chasing these storms really did get into the thick of it. Some really dangerous situations here. And what I'm trying to stress with this video is don't go out and try to get into storms like this, please. As long as you're a professional, and even if you are a professional, try to stay safe out there, guys. Some of these, see the debris flying everywhere? That's really dangerous. If one of these pieces can fly and hit you and hurt you, and if you don't really care about yourself, it probably hurt your very expensive camera equipment. So just something out there. The closest I ever got to an intense situation like this was actually back when I was observing in Florida. Here's a picture I took actually of a tornado over the base there in Mayport. And actually you can kind of see it over one of the masses here. Yeah, it's kind of tough to see, but trust me, there was an F0 tornado there, and it made a lot of damage. Actually, here's another picture. Kind of bleachers through a toilet there. Not really too safe. So that's something even a small tornado can do, even if you get into the thick of it. I was observing at the time. If you know anything about METAR code, my remarks section said plus FC on station. I sent that out, so it's a pretty intense day. But, okay, moving back to the video here, though, just something, try not to do this. But that's all for today. I hope everybody enjoyed today's sections, and have a great day.